Welcome to race 2 of season 2 of the Diecast influence race. Before we begin, I want to say, if you hear any screaming, that's my little sister. She's having a tick outbreak right now at time of recording. But anyway, today we have 41 drivers trying to win. If you go on your roof or on your side, you're out. If you fall off the track, as long as you remain on your wheels, you are fine. You also get a bonus point for leading the lap. Final 3 laps will happen when there's down to 20 cars. Here's a look at the qualifying results. It was done randomly. Jeffrey got the pole, so let's see if he can do well. Last time's winner was Dave. Group 1 for lap 1, we have Jeffrey from Jeffrey Speedway, Scoop from Poverty Hollow ADRC. Then we have Chris Lowley from Toon Tracks Racing, then his teammate Racing Jason. Then we have John Tran from Transport, Ned Munson from Tiny Track Racing, Aaron Bird from Hot Wheels Calgary, and Steve Stevenson from Chaos Canada. That is Scoop out ahead. Oh, someone went up there. Oh, Jeffrey almost flew off the track as Scoop breaks away from everyone. That car was not very fast, but it can remain upright, and that's something that's very important here. Alright, next group, that is Jim D from Indiana Diecast Racing, then Crazy Jeff from Cold Wheels Racing, Louise Dip from Legacy Diecast Racing, Ivan Air from Thunderoo Raceway, Cole Pierce from Goat 1.64 Racing, Mark Taylor from Riders Racing DLC, Aaron Yonder from the Junkyard Joust, and Josh Snyder from Next Gen Diecast. Now, Chef getting out ahead, Jim D. They get Jeffrey back going, so they run to Chris and Jason. They both seem to have stopped there, as it is Louise, then Jeffrey, then Cole, as Crazy Jeff stops over there. So, and there's everyone else. Next up, we have Sharky from Vulcan Raceway, Sneaky Bob from Vapor Racing, Matthew Harding from World Cup of Diecast, Malice from Caribbean Diecast Racing, I don't know, that is a tall C. Then it's Bo Brown from Miniature Car Racing, Glenn Holding from V-Race Diecast, and Jacked Up also from Chaos Paint. Oh, it's Greasy G from Camp Bell Creek Run. They get Jim back going now. It's Sharky and Jim battling. It's gonna be Jim crossing the line, then Sharky. Then here comes Matthew Harding. Ooh, pile up right there. Here we go, next group. We have the Crazy Canuck from White Knuckle Motor Shop, the G-Man from Diecast Hallucination Racing, Daniel Herman from Buddha Hills Race Complex, Randy, the Tooth Fairy Jr. from Silverback Racing, Matthew Perez from Gravity Tracks Grand Prix, Dave from Re-Race Diecast, that's Frank Klein from Red Pill Racing, and Josh Miller from Pulsix, as that is G-Man way out ahead. Everyone stopped right there. It's Ivan and the G-Man. They get Glenn back going, as it's going to be the G-Man, Glenn Holding, and Ivan there gets stuck right there. Final group, we have, that's Dallas Stevens from Meal Ticket Raceway, Dale Alexander from Bay City Diecast Racing, David Davis from Tiny Hot Rod Association, Mark Edgerton from MM Diecast Racing, Romeo from KLCH Racing, Triple B from Cheap Thrills Racing, the V-Man from Norman Verne Racing, Jon Snow from Raymond Racing, and Luther Church from Warren I-64. So that's Dallas and David getting way out ahead. They get Jack back going as here comes Dallas. Oh, they knock Ivan off, and Ivan's upside down. It's David, Dallas, and then Jack. And carnage everywhere else. Here's a look at the current order. Scoop leads that lap. Sorry. Alright, next group we have Scoop, Louise Dip, Jeffrey, Cole Pierce, Jim D, Sharky, Matthew Holding, and the G-Man. Gotta get rid of here. That's Scoop. Oh, Scoop lets the 3 red cars go by. It's Louise, Jeffrey, Jim D gets by Jeffrey there, Can't get by Louise. No, it's Louise, Jim, and Jeff A. There's Scoop and Cole, and then everyone else. Alright, we got Glenn Holding, David Davis, Dallas Stevens, Jacked Up, Crazy Jeff, Matthew Paris, Romeo, and Aaron Yonda. That the voice box text down the way, but that is pile up. There's Cole out ahead. Then David goes around Dallas. Davis trying to find a way around Cole. He does. Here comes Dallas. It's David, Cole, Dallas, and then Jeff. Jack is so lucky he didn't fall off there. That's very precarious. Next up, we have Greasy G, Ned Munson, Mark Taylor, Bella Brown, Steve Stevenson, John Tran, The Crazy Canuck, and Josh Schneider. I just saw something up there, I don't know. But that is, I believe that's John Tran. Aaron Yonda just flipped, but it's Ned Munson coming across the line. As I think someone went off the track earlier up. Not sure as there's everyone else. Yeah, there's a car right there. It's Sneaky Bob. I guess no one got him back after lap 1. Alright, final group, we got Frank Klein, Josh Miller, Lutheran Church, Dale Alexander, Mark Edgerton, Trophy, and Jon Snow. I don't know why Sneaky Bob was up there. I guess no one found him after lap 1. But that is Frank out ahead. It looks like everyone's slow through there, but it's Frank and then Bolo. Aaron got popped up in there, but he's still upside down. As it's going to be Frank coming across the line with Bolo. And then looks like Greasy G is stopped over there in the final one of the final turns. Here's a look at the order. I was surprised that Sneaky Bob was up there. But here we go. Next lap. We got Louise Dip, Jim D, Jeff A, David Davis, Cole Peters. That's Dallas Stevens, Crazy Jeff, and then Ned Munson. 3 red cars up at the front there. This is going to get confusing. That is Jim out ahead with, looks to be David and Ned Munson coming behind him. Jim flips as everyone kind of pushes through him. It's David, Louise, Cole, Dallas, close ball, but it's Jeff, then Jeff A. Someone stopped, I don't know who. And we got Frank Klein, Bolo Brown, Greasy G, Jon Snow, Mark Taylor, Scoop, Matthew Paris, and Lutheran Church. Here we go. That is Frank getting it out ahead. Then looks like Jon Snow in second. Frank slows down and causes a pile up there. It's Jon Snow, then Bolo Brown. Frank Klein got that going, but it's Jon Snow, Bolo Brown. And then it's Frank Klein, Greasy G couldn't get around him. Jim D's off. Same for Mark Taylor and Ned Munson. There's everyone else. Alright. I don't know who's at the front, but then it's Dale Alexander, Shulky, Matthew Harding, the G-Man, John Tran, Josh Schneider, Crazy Canuck, and Steve Stevenson. Right. It's Josh Miller, one of the ones at the front, and also Triple B. Triple B gets out ahead. They run into Matthew Paris and get Matthew back going. Triple B's way out ahead. I don't know, there's Matthew. It's Triple B, Matthew. Someone in the box there. Then it's G-Man, Josh Miller coming in next. Shulky and someone else went out there, I don't know who. But someone landed in the box. I saw some stuff move. There's everyone else kind of just scattered around. We have 21 cars left, but we will start the final 3 laps since I can fit 11 cars on my track. In the start gate. Here we go. Group 1, we got David Davis, Louise Dip, Cole Peters, Dallas Stevens, Crazy Jeff, Jeff A, Jon Snow, Bolo Brown, Frank Klein, and Greasy G. A little slow with Saltgate there, but they're away. That's David out ahead with Cole. Someone went there, but it's David, Crazy Jeff. Jeff's closing in on David. He loses some time there. But it's going to be David Davis, then Louise Dip, then Crazy Jeff, then Jeff A. This looks like Bolo got stuck right there. Greasy G tries to get Bolo back going, but he can't. Cole Pierce went off the track and he's out. There's Frank, and I don't know who else. Alright, next group, 11 calls. We got Triple B, Matthew Paris, Josh Miller, the G-Man, Matthew Holding, Ned Munson, Luther Church, Jon Snow, Mark Taylor, the Crazy Canuck, and Dale Alexander. That's Triple B out ahead with Josh, giving him a shove. Oh, they get Frank back going, but Triple B way out ahead of everyone else. Huge gaggle of calls coming down. Oh, Triple B slows Owen in the box again. Triple B hits Bowbone, and I can't tell you the order right there, I'm sorry. I know Bowbone finished ahead of all of them. Somewhere in the box again, because I didn't notice it while filming. There's G-Man must have pushed that guy off. And Ned's in the box. We have 15 calls left after a lot of carnage. Louise Dip will lead. Here we go. Next lap, we've got Louise Dip, David Davis, Crazy Jeff, Jeff A, Bolo Brown, Greasy G, Dallas Stevens, Matthew Holding, Triple B, and Matthew Paris. But anyway, here we go. That is Louise out ahead. Jeff looking on the inside, gets around with Bolo. He's Jeff out ahead with Bolo Brown in second. Then it's Louise Dip. It's gonna be Crazy Jeff, Bolo Brown, then Louise. I think that was Jeff A actually. That was Louise Dip, as everyone else is stuck right there. Alright, we got Frank Klein, Josh Miller, the G-Man, Dale Alexander, and Mark Taylor. Dale and Mark supposed to be switched, but we got Frank Klein out ahead with the G-Man. Now running away from it right now. It's going to be Frank Klein, G-Man, Mark Taylor, Josh Miller, and then here comes Dale Alexander. Surprisingly, no one got out that round. Anyway, here we go. Final lap. We got Crazy Jeff, Bolo Brown, Louise Dip, Frank Klein, the G-Man, Mark Taylor, Josh Miller, Dale Alexander, David Davis, and Dallas Stevens. Here we go. Who will win? That is Crazy Jeff getting out ahead. Louise Dip pulling into second. Can he catch up? Bolo's in third. Crazy Jeff still out ahead. Crazy Jeff spins. Here comes Louise Dip around outside. Louise Dip will win with Crazy Jeff in second, Bo Brown in third. Bunch of calls. Then Dallas Stevens and Alexander. Mark Taylor's upside down right there. And Frank Klein. Alright, we got Jeff H. O. B. That's Matthew Holding, Greasy G, and Matthew Paris, just because we have to run them. That's Jeff A. Oh, they go by Frank without getting him back going. Yes, it's Jeff A out ahead. Oh, Cho B's coming, and he can't get around. It looks like it'll be Jeff A, Cho B, and then Greasy G. That is everything. Here's a look at the qualifying results. We're going to take a look at points minute now. We all painting our track, so it'll be a while before the next episode comes. Now the points. Got Ivan A with 4, Chris Lowley with 11, Lace and Jason with 13, Tooth Fairy Jr. with 14, V-Man 15, Jacked Up Danny Herman. Aaron Bird with 26, Mark Taylor 28, Cole Pierce 30, Josh Snyder 33, Ned Munson 36, Little Church 38, Mark Edgerton 39. Then we have, that's Jon Snow, I can't tell, Glenn Holding 41, Scoop and G-Man 42, Frank Klein Romeo 43, and Jim D with 45. Then we got Malice and Dave with 47, John Tran 49.